Hello, Guy. Welcome back. Did you know that some natural disasters have killed millions of people and reshaped entire civilizations? The sheer power of nature can be terrifying, and history is filled with moments when the Earth unleashed its full fury. From earthquakes that split cities apart to tsunamis that erased entire coastlines, today we're diving deep into the deadliest natural disasters in human history. Some of these tragedies happened centuries ago, while others struck in modern times, but all of them left devastation in their wake. So buckle up, because this is going to be shocking. 1. The 1931 China floods, the worst disaster ever? When people think of natural disasters, they often picture earthquakes, tsunamis, or hurricanes, but the deadliest disaster in recorded history was actually a flood. In 1931, after months of torrential rainfall, three of China's largest rivers, the Yangtze, Yellow, and Huai rivers, overflowed, creating a disaster that is estimated to have killed between 2 to 4 million people. Imagine waking up one morning to find your entire town submerged underwater. Entire villages disappeared. Crops were washed away, leading to widespread famine. Diseases like cholera and typhoid spread rapidly through the contaminated water. People had nowhere to escape, and the government at the time struggled to respond to the crisis. This wasn't just a flood, it was a catastrophe on an unimaginable scale. 2. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake, the deadliest quake ever. Earthquakes are one of the most unpredictable and deadly forces of nature, but none have been as devastating as the 1556 Shaanxi earthquake in China. On January 23, 1556, a powerful earthquake, estimated at 8.0 magnitude, ripped through the Shaanxi province, killing over 830,000 people in just minutes. At the time, many people in the region lived in Yaodong, which were man-made caves dug into cliffs. When the earthquake hit, these dwellings collapsed instantly, burying thousands alive. To make things worse, aftershocks and landslides continued for months, making it nearly impossible for survivors to rebuild their lives. The Shaanxi earthquake still holds the record as the deadliest earthquake in human history, and it serves as a grim reminder of the power beneath our feet. 3. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, a modern-day catastrophe. Some of the most terrifying disasters happen in the blink of an eye, and that's exactly what happened on December 26, 2004. That morning, a massive 9.1 magnitude earthquake struck deep beneath the Indian Ocean near Sumatra, Indonesia. It was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded, but what came next was even worse. Within minutes, a massive tsunami, with waves up to 100 feet tall, began racing across the ocean at speeds of over 500 miles per hour. The tsunami hit 14 countries, including Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and even as far as Africa. Entire coastal towns vanished in seconds. The water crashed through streets, pulling cars, buildings, and people into the ocean. By the time the waves finally receded, over 230,000 people had lost their lives. The destruction was almost unimaginable, and it remains one of the worst natural disasters of the 21st century. 4. The 1970 Bola cyclone, the deadliest storm in history. Hurricanes and cyclones can be devastating, but the deadliest tropical storm in recorded history was the Bola cyclone of 1970. On November 13, 1970, a Category 3 cyclone made landfall in what is now Bangladesh. With wind speeds over 115 miles per hour, the storm itself was deadly, but the real destruction came from the storm surge. The storm surge, a massive wall of water, rushed inland, swallowing entire villages and wiping out everything in its path. Between 300,000 to 500,000 people were killed, and millions more were left homeless and starving. The government's slow response to the crisis led to massive protests and political unrest, ultimately contributing to the Bangladesh Liberation War. 5. The 1815 Mount Tambora eruption, the year without a summer. Volcanoes can be explosive, but few eruptions in history compare to Mount Tambора's eruption in 1815, one of the most powerful volcanic explosions in the last 10,000 years. On April 10, 1815, Mount Tambora, located in Indonesia, erupted with unimaginable force, sending ash and volcanic debris 25 miles into the atmosphere. The explosion was so powerful that people hundreds of miles away heard the blast. The immediate death toll was over 100,000, but what made this disaster even worse was the global impact. The ash cloud blocked out sunlight for months, causing global temperatures to drop. This led to what historians call the year without a summer. Crops failed, famine spread, and people as far as Europe and North America starved due to food shortages. One volcanic eruption changed the entire planet's climate. These disasters remind us just how powerful and unpredictable nature can be. But with better technology, warning systems, and emergency preparedness, we can help prevent future tragedies. Which of these disasters shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.